Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gio Tetris mobility scooter. It's a 48 volt system, extremely powerful little scooter. In my opinion, this is one of the best ones on the market because it has electric brakes and you don't have any twist handles, anything like that. Everything goes by the touch of a lever. Now, if you ever need to replace or do any maintenance to those batteries, maybe you need to remove them for the winter to store it inside of your house, you need to know how to access those batteries. There's a few bolts that needs to be removed. First, you have to remove this Allen bolt, which is 8 mm, and then the side one, also 8 mm. So let me do this. Okay. And the side one. Once you remove those two bolts, simply with both hands lift up entire seat. Those are the adjustment, so you can make it lower and higher, and this bolt will stop at that position that you wish. Okay. After those two bolts are removed, you need to remove this 10 mm and this 10 mm bolt right here. After those two bolts are removed, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 Allen head bolts needs to be removed. So after you remove those 4 bolts, this handle will come off and you can lift up this cover. If you wanna disconnect it completely, you will have to unplug this connector, which is a charging port connector, and this red wire, one of them, that goes to this junction box. I'm leaving it like that. I don't need to remove it. And I don't recommend you to remove it either if it just comes to maintaining your batteries or checking for some connections, or inspecting your batteries if none of them are swollen or leaking, or if you're planning to remove batteries for winter storage. So those are 2 bolts that hold in this bracket those batteries down. And remember how everything was connected. Maybe you want to write down a little diagram for yourself, or take a picture on your phone before you disconnect any wires so you don't forget how it was, because in the springtime you will be reconnecting everything back and you might forget. Now, if you're planning to remove those batteries and put inside of your house for the winter, you will need to maintain them, you will need to recharge them, and obviously you cannot plug them in, you cannot recharge them with the charger anymore because it's all plugged into the scooter. So you will need to have a 12 volt trickle charger and clamp on each battery individually until all 4 of them get charged up. And you need to do this procedure at least once in 2 months to maintain steady energy level during the storage. Otherwise, if your batteries will reach critically low energy level, and if you forgot to recharge them every 2-3 months, the energy will be so low, the voltage will drop from 12 volt all the way to 2 or even 0 volts. Then if you put them back in the springtime, you plug in your charger and the charger will not be able to detect those batteries because it will think that batteries are defective, but they got simply discharged, self-discharged, which is normal for any battery it is natural for any battery to get self-discharged. So you don't want to see any of those batteries to be self-discharged. Now, for those people who are planning to replace maybe voltage regulator, this voltage regulator is converting 48 volt to 12 volt, because all of the accessories on the scooter, like lights, working out of 12 volts. And you will need to remove this little alarm beeping speaker, and in order to remove this voltage converter. So yeah, this one has a input of 48 volt, between 48 to 72 volts. So this converter is pretty universal for many different scooters, and given output voltage is 12 volt DC. Alright, this is your alarm in case you want to disconnect it because you don't like to hear any of the beeping noises, just in case if you always having problems with pushing wrong button or pushing buttons in your pocket. But on the other hand, you don't have to carry it with you, you can just use the key. All of the options, how remote start and how the Bluetooth start, I have a dedicated video on this particular scooter that explains how everything works, all of the electrical system. This video was only for people who are trying to get to the batteries, remove them for the winter time, and they need to know what's the steps, how to get to that compartment. Well, now you know, and I hope that was informative enough for you to understand how it sitting underneath of that plastic body. For now, thank you very much for watching. God bless you guys. God bless Canada, United States and Ukraine. Bye.